Warp Gang, thank you so much for your patience, and we're here. So for those of you with Scorpio rising, you're hosting this new moon in your soul sector, your 12th house. You know, this is letting go. This is rest, recovery, recuperation, solitude, meditation. It's a very spiritual, psychological sector. Some of you are embarking on, a little vision quest of sorts, or you're planning on spending more time alone, taking more downtime, more rest. You may be forced into doing this, or this is something that you feel you called to do. This also rules endings, release, recovery, and the unconscious. And interestingly enough, while you're planting a new seed in this area, and while this area of seclusion becomes more and more highlighted for you, Scorp rising, Mercury backtracks into your 11th house. So what this means is that you're going to be doing some reflecting and reevaluating around maybe friendships, your goals, your hopes, your dreams, your future happiness goals, the groups you belong to, social networking, social media, what your overall goals for the future are and how to achieve them, your wishes, and maybe that's what this new moon is all about for Scorp rising, is taking some time out to defrag, and really get in touch with what you really want, what's really driving you, what would make you truly happy and fulfilled, as well as who belongs in this, next chapter in the next timeline that you're going to be embarking on. So this is a pretty spiritual time, for Scorpio. This area, this 12th house area, is going to be more and more highlighted. The area of the unconscious, dreams, visions, mysticism, release, things that drive you, the unconscious boogeyman, the shadows, and shadow work, the skeletons in our closet, things that we've buried. It's a very unconscious sector. So this is a really interesting new moon for Scorpio rising. So a lot of you are, right now at this new moon, you're going to be maybe basically 12th house issues are more, and it's going to be increasingly highlighted for you. And some of you really need to take a time out. Maybe you're planning on, setting off on a little journey, a vision quest, spending more time alone, getting more peace, more solitude, more rest, more downtime, reducing the chatter, and the busyness, doing some releasing, maybe even saying some goodbyes. It's a very restful sector, and it's also it can be very emotional as well. It's a very sensitive sector. But this is very positive. This new moon highlights this area in a very positive way for Scorpio rising, and it'll give you a chance to really get in touch with, what do you really want? What does the future look like for you 5-10 years down the line? Who do you feel like belongs on that timeline? Who's outworn their welcome? A very quiet time, hopefully, for those of you with Scorpio rising. Hopefully you'll be able to get some peace, some peace and motherfucking quiet. So let's get into the cards. First of all, let's get you some boops, Scorp gang. Boop, 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 boop. Plutonic transmissions. All right. What messages need to come forward for Scorpio? Sun, moon, rising, and stellium. What do they most need to hear? What's my hair doing? God. It's been such a weird week, you guys. I started it with no power, closed it out with no water. So there's some really interesting shit going on in my neck of the woods. They're putting the electrical lines underground outside my house. So there's all this crazy construction. They should have the shit outside my house possibly wrapped up within, I don't know, the next couple of days. But the whole project is 3 months. It's pretty intense. That's an intense change. Very Mercury retrograde. So yeah, Scorp gang, those of you with Scorpio rising, you're going to be able to sort of tie up some loose ends in your 11th house, kind of just figure out like what and or who you want to take with you on this little vision quest that you're going to be embarking on, and reflect upon your wishes for the future, friendships, groups you belong to, and your happiness goals. So what does Scorpio most need to hear right now? Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. What do they need to hear for their highest good right now? Let's tune in to Scorpio. What do they most need to hear? Most important messages for Scorpio right now. All placements. So yeah, hopefully Scorpio and Scorpio rising, particularly as far as, because when I discuss the maths, I'm referring to the rising signs. Hopefully y'all are able to get yourself some peace and quiet. Really tune in to yourselves and do some really deep healing. Hey, what's up? I love you guys. Hey, it's Esmeralda. What's up, Esmeralda? So yeah, this is your soul sector, Scorpio rising. This is your soul sector, and it can bring up a whole lot of stuff. It's very spiritual, it's very mystical, but it also, all the water houses really kind of preside over endings, particularly the 12th house being the final house. You may be saying some goodbyes, doing some releasing, It's it's a very deep house. It's very deep. But this is also very positive. It's a big spiritual energy for Scorpio rising. Very divine, but divinely guided. Very spiritual experiences, but emotional, deeply emotional as well. You could be very sensitive at this new moon, highly sensitive. So definitely, take care of the people and the energies you surround yourself with. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what comes out for you. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. 12th house is one of my favorite houses, really. It gets a lot of, it gets a lot of flack. But it's kind of like the backstage, behind the scenes house. It's, if you picture life as a stage or an act, the 12th house is kind of like backstage. It's the behind the scenes preparations. So you're planting a new seed in this area. So, it's a good time to give yourself as much time and space as possible to release, to think, to meditate, to plan and prepare. Hunker down and get as much peace and quiet and solitude as you can. We have the 10 of Wands. Wow. And the 4 of Pentacles. And then we have the 4 of Wands reversed. Some of you may be in flux, in between worlds. Maybe you're back and forth in a living situation, or your living situation could be in flux, or a relationship is in flux, or all of the above is in flux. But there's a really strong desire here with the 4 of Pentacles showing up to maintain whatever stability you do have. There also may be some things you may be clinging to, clutching to, you feel very attached to. And there's also something that may be burdening you, weighing on you, that you're feeling like that is all consuming. Maybe you're throwing yourself into something, or you just feel burdened by a chapter that is closing out. It may take a lot of effort. Let's clarify what's under this. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Chariot. Some of you are reestablishing yourself, maybe even considering a move. Maybe reconsidering what you do for a living, financial situation, financial security. You could also be dealing with an earth sign or a Cancer of significance. We have the Hangman reverse under that. And the 2 of Wands reverse. A lot of uncertainty, I'm feeling. A lot of uncertainty. So this is a really good time to just give yourself as much peace of mind as possible, to really get in tune with your sense of life direction, because things can feel, you can feel sort of at sea in the 12th house. Okay, 3 of Pentacles is the heartbeat, the reading. The Hermit is your challenge. So your vision quest, your 12th house vision quest. Some of you are building bridges, working together with others, or trying to. And your challenge here is embarking on some sort of vision quest. Maybe, spending a lot of time alone. Maybe you're Some of you could be wanting this. Others of you know that it's necessary for one reason or another to kind of go off alone and do some deep thinking, some deep healing, some deep reflecting. The sun is driving this whole situation. Well, that's the most positive card in the deck. Boy, howdy. I tell you what. What's the recent past? The Fool reverse. Okay. 7 of Cups reverse, crowning you. Near future, the Star. So far, this is actually really beautiful. So we have a need to make a very decisive decision or to get very clear. Some of you, there's been some things that have been revealed, and maybe it's given you some optimism, some things to look forward to here. It's interesting we have Aquarius energy in the near future because Mercury, just backtrack back into your 11th house, which Aquarius traditionally rules. But this is about your future goals, your wishes, your dreams. You're showing up as the 7 of Pentacles as your approach. So you're waiting and you're very invested in something here. In your environment, we have the Knight of Swords reverse. In your hopes and fears, we have the 10 of Pentacles. And the outcome, we have the King of Cups reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Someone in your environment could be very, very nervous or impulsive, or there's a lot of here, there, everywhere. Maybe somebody's like running around or they're real squirrely and nervous. Your hopes and fears, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So this could be something involving a family situation, a living situation. You're hoping that something stabilizes. You could be thinking about your long-term stability, your long-term security here, as well as your family. Those are people that are important to you, matters of loyalty, or just simply, the family, man, your crib. Let's clarify. Recent past, we see some cold feet. Something made you feel risk averse or have cold feet, or someone you're dealing with had cold feet. Let's clarify the Fool reverse in the recent past. What was going on here? Oh, the Empress. Let's get one more. The Page of Cups. So there was something you were dreaming about, inspired about. This could have been a message received, or you were just kind of dreaming up different possibilities, I feel, and maybe how to position yourself the best. What would be the best way to position yourself for the ultimate, for your best benefit? Growing and expanding, something growing and expanding here. Some of you, this was having to do with a mother figure, maybe a female in your family or in your environment here. Someone has cold feet. Let's clarify what this was about. There was a communication and exchange, a lot of sensitivity, but cold feet, risk-averse energy here. Okay, 5 of Cups. Kind of a bittersweet energy. Someone could be coping with a disappointment. This could be yourself, or this could be someone you care about a lot. Could be a female figure, a nurturing figure. Someone could be coping with some sort of like disappointment, but there is a lot of like sensitivity around this, a lot of like nurturing energy. We have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. So there's some sort of disappointment here, but there's a dreaming up of different possibilities as well. A lot of creative thinking, but a lot of cold feet. Let's clarify the Sun driving the whole situation. This is a desire for clarity. We see a strong desire here for clarity, happiness, certainty with this 7 of Cups reverse and the Sun. Let me clarify the Sun driving this whole situation. This is very strong, confidence. Solar plexus energy. It could be a Leo of significance, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, Ace of Cups reverse. Wow. Wow, Scorpio. And the 8 of Wands. There's a lot happening very quickly for you. I'm feeling a lot of sensitivity here. There's some sadness. There's things that have been revealed that this is a big energy. It's like happy, sad, it's like there's a lot being processed here, but it's all happening very, very quickly. A lot of news coming in very quickly. And it's sad. It's like bittersweet. Let me clarify the 3 of Pentacles. The Page of Swords. So you've been speaking with others, having a lot of back and forth, a lot of exchange of news between yourself and others you care about here. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. Some of you are dealing with a Virgo of significance. We have Aquarius energy and we have water energy in the outcome, but I feel like that's you. What is this 3 of Pentacles? The Six of Swords reversed. So you feel kind of stuck, or there's some situation that you and maybe a few other people relevant to you are dealing with here that it's got you all feeling a little bit in limbo, in kind of a twilight zone or in kind of purgatory. It's a situation that it's a transition trying to happen. It's very bittersweet though. Whatever this is, it's very bittersweet. It hasn't completed yet. It's like but there's also not progress, you know. It's like there's neither progress nor closure. Let me clarify the Hermit, and it's got you and maybe a few others that you're dealing with here feeling like you all are in limbo and maybe doing a lot of back and forth. Maybe you're communicating with others at great distances, or in the very least there's some distance perhaps. What's the Hermit as your challenge? Let's clarify this. There's a lot to take in, I feel. Ten of Cups reversed. Jeez. So maybe this is a family situation or a profound like disappointment, an ending, a goodbye, a letdown of some kind, or some impending. Some of you feel like there's impending sadness. What is this? Two of Wands reversed. This is some shit that you and or other people didn't plan for. And you're all kind of, it seems like, in the same boat, or you're coping with it together or in your own respective ways. Some of you, it's a family situation of some kind with the Ten of Pentacles and your hopes and fears. Yeah, the Four of Swords. So there's, either you already know that there's some sort of impending like recovery coming up for you, or you need a lot of rest, or someone needs a lot of rest, or someone is checked out here. And maybe you're feeling a little bit conflicted about what to do. Let me clarify the Seven of Cups reverse. Why is this here in the crowning position? This is a desire to make a wise choice. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're really concerned with your security, your safety, and others of you are really attached to something here. You could be dealing with this is minor arcana Capricorn, and Seven of Cups, this is Venus and Scorpio. So this revolves around your security, your base, your foundations, and how to position yourself in the best way. What's the safest move? It's very risk-averse energy too. Let me clarify this. You're kind of wanting to pare down. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Some of you are really wanting to pare down and simplify things drastically, because maybe you're preparing for some things that maybe a little bit difficult or are bittersweet. Here, it's like you kind of know that there's going to be a need to set aside some time to maybe process a lot of emotion. Let me clarify the Star in the near future. This is something to look forward to, or it's a period of healing. It's some sort of goal or to hope or dream or wish fulfillment. What's the Star? Or this is someone healing. Wow. Let's clarify this. The Devil reverse. Whoa, that's okay. Let's get one more. The Moon. Let's get one more. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Wow, with the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is a very bittersweet reading. It's a lot of emotion, but there's also a desire to really pare back, simplify, just deal with the bare minimum of people, things, really limiting karma, both good and bad, in order to create space to center oneself and really, really just get down to the nitty-gritty of something. Near future, I see it's possible you're breaking free from fear or confusion, maybe something you're getting more solid about a new beginning that you have in mind. This could be some of you get an offer of some kind. This could be a financial beginning, or it could be someone giving you a gift, or you're giving someone a gift, or this just simply represents a solid new beginning that gives you something to look forward to and a sense of solidity in what appears to be a whole lot of confusion, feeling at sea. There's a lot of, under this ending here, this Ten of Swords is it's a positive new beginning, and you standing on your own feet, feeling really good about yourself, feeling good in your own skin. But there's a lot of bittersweet energy that for some reason it requires a lot of simplifying things. Let me clarify your approach, because you're waiting. You feel at a plateau right now. For those of you that this reading is meant for, you feel kind of at a plateau. Let's clarify this. Yeah, the Three of Cups. Okay, let's get one more. And the King of Swords reverse. And the Five of Wands reverse. With the Judgment reverse. Some of you may, amidst whatever all this other shit is, there's certain things that I feel you're keeping to yourself in order to avoid confrontation, drama, competition, stirring the pot, making things overly complicated. Some of you may be navigating some confusion either socially or interpersonally. Some of you may be dealing with a couple of different people in your life in a dating sense. You know, you may have a couple of different options. Others of you, let me clarify your environment. There's a lot coming through here. There's a lot going on here. And what the main thing that I'm getting out of this reading is a strong need for a sense of stability, quietude, and simplicity amidst a lot of change. And your challenge being the Hermit, this is, you know, a strong, with the Four of Swords clarifying it and the Two of Wands reverse, this is telling me that the cards are saying that if you're feeling a strong sense of uncertainty, fear, confusion, overwhelm, a lot of emotions are coming up. There's a strong need here to create space for yourself and maybe spend time alone. Limit your karma as much as possible. Simplify, drastically simplify, so that you can ground and center, and that will actually create opportunities. It'll give you a sense of hope and stability amidst what looks like a lot of change that may be making you real nervous. Let me clarify the Knight of Swords reverse in your environment. All right, Six of Wands. And the Five of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords reverse. With the Two of Cups. Okay, and the Three of Wands. There's a lot of waiting involved here. Someone here could be you could be dealing with someone that's really struggling. And they're struggling hard to overcome something. They want to overcome something. They want to win. This could be a few different situations. Some of you, this is a family situation, someone close to you, someone that you care about very deeply, someone that cares about you very deeply. This could also be a love relationship. It could be all of the above. But there's a lot of love coming through in this reading. It's a lot of emotion and it's a lot of overwhelm as well. It's a need to simplify things in order to create space to just think straight and also process and heal and deal with like a lot here. Some of you are dealing with someone at a distance from you. Doesn't have to be the case. There could also be more than one person involved on a romantic level for some of you. Or there's a lot of complications going on family-wise and or socially that's really causing you to just trying to keep things light, easy, avoid complicating things too much, avoid disputes, drama, you know, jealousy, conflict. So there are some things I feel like you are keeping to yourself. Some of you are keeping your plans, your future plans, and even things that you're thinking about and dealing with like very much to yourself. You could be very private and about certain things and keeping certain people on a need to know basis. Let me clarify your hopes and fears. The Nine of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So this could have to do with an optimal living situation or long-term security situation or a family situation. And you're hoping for your wish fulfillment here. You're hoping for happiness. Yeah, wow, Nine of Pentacles. Some of you want your self-sufficiency. You want to get stability. You want to get settled in and feel really stable, fulfilled, and on your feet. You don't want to have to be dependent on anyone. Or you're hoping someone else gets on their feet and, you know, gets themselves back in a positive place, either financially or health-wise. stability wise. Let's clarify this outcome. King of Cups reverse. You're playing your cards pretty close to your chest here in this outcome. And maybe being very private, I'm hearing. I mean, this is a new moon in your 12th house. So if you need privacy right now, that's okay. It's perfectly apropos for you. It's perfectly okay. It's even recommended, you know, create space for yourself. What do we have here? 8 of Pentacles. Wow. Some of you are really pulling your emotions back and you're throwing yourself into your work, or you're working towards something here. What's this 8 of Pentacles? Oh, Hierophant reverse. Some of you may even be pulling back from a job situation in order to, what is this? Hierophant reverse, 8 of Pentacles, King of Cups reverse. What is this? The Lovers. Damn. So you have a choice. You're faced with you've got a crossroads here. Some of you have a choice between 2 different people. This could be a love situation. You could feel a strong attraction to someone. You may be breaking free from a higher level of commitment, or you're just answering your own inner authority. You're doing your own thing. You're not wanting to really... Some of you are dealing with a situation that's very unusual, very unconventional, and it's causing you to kind of... You're answering to your own inner authority. You're taking your own route. But this may be a very private thing. You want to... it's like you don't want too many people's interference, input, opinions, judgments. You're being very private, and either you're working on something in private, or you're actually wrenching free from a work situation in order to focus more explicitly on a decision that may be difficult to make. So it's like you want to make it privately. You don't want to complicate it. So yeah, you're facing a lot of change, and this is all, when we see majors like this is stuff that's outside of your control. You know that change is inevitable, but it's like you want to be the architect of your situation. You don't want to be pressured into doing anything. Some of you are even using work as a little bit of an escape here in order to avoid confronting certain people about what exactly you're ruminating on here. Others of you, you're breaking free from a work situation in order to deal with a lot of changes. You're faced with a crossroads. You're definitely answering to your own inner sense of authority here. I feel like a lot of you are dealing with things in a very private way, because it looks like you're coping with a lot of emotion. You and or a whole family is possible, because with the 3 of Pentacles at the heartbeat of the reading, this is definitely more than one person involved. And it's not like it's negative, but it's possible that you or someone has really been going through something, or there's a process that's very complex that's been going on. And it's like in this weird limbo stage. So I don't know. You may need to carve out a time, and that's the Hermit being your challenge. You may need to carve out time to get some downtime, get some rest and recovery, reprieve, in order to plan your future accordingly. So let's see what comes out for you. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. What do they need to hear? Scorpio and the person on your mind. What Scorpio most need to hear? Oh, I love you, Esmeralda. Much love to you and yours. That's tough, man. That's so tough. It's tough, man. God damn. All right, messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. Whew. But yeah, it looks like the near future looks pretty dope. It is a bittersweet energy, because it looks like you and or people you care about are going through some complex situations, but there's some hope in the near future for something solid. Something gets your hopes up, and this could be around anything. It could be a relationship, it could be a living situation, a work situation, a new offer, a solid new beginning to maybe get more rooted, or some sense that makes you feel a little more secure and stable amidst a whole lot of transition, change, and a situation that may be kind of difficult, but is, you know, ultimately, it's like one of those things that is outside of your control with the wheel of fortune there. Yeah, major arcanas are always changes. You know, it's the universe at play. It's things that are bigger than ourselves. We don't really have a say in the matter. It's just like, you know, the universe doing its thing. Forces that are outside of our control are usually always represented by the major arcanas. All right, messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium, and the person most on their mind. Person or people or what's coming towards you. You can apply this however you want. It's just a dynamic read. So we'll see what's coming out for you, Scorpio. So yeah, what I saw in your approach is that you're just sort of waiting. You're just sort of trying to be patient. It's like maybe you've planted a few seeds, or you've planted a seed, or you're waiting for a process to complete itself. And you're keeping some of your plans to yourself. You're being real private right now. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what comes out for you. Messages for Scorpio and the person on their mind. What do we have? Judgment. So this could be a, you know, second crack at something, a new beginning, or a wake-up call. This could be wake-up calls, epiphanies, downloads from spirit here. And then we have, Two of Pentacles reverse. Whoa. So Two of Pentacles reverse, this is about overwhelm or needing to drop something or someone. Maybe there's some decisions you know you need to make. Maybe you're trying to drastically simplify some things, or you know you need to drop something in your life, or you're just feeling overwhelmed with a lot of changes going on. And the Page of Swords, so a lot of back and forth communication, keeping up to date on, you know, news, loved ones, messages, keeping your ear to the ground. There's just a lot of information gathering, needing to stay up to date on current, you know, situations with people around you. A lot of communications. And then we have Justice. So this is Libra energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and the Fool. And then the Chariot. So this all indicates travel, movement, plans, gathering information. What is the right thing to do? What's the perfect decision? What's the right decision? What's the correct way to handle things? And then we have the Ace of Swords reverse with the Six of Wands. Some of you are feeling privately victorious, or you're wanting a victory. Let's see what's going on. Okay, wow, there's more indications of movement, travel. Six of Swords. But you look at her face, it's bittersweet. She's leaving a chapter, a whole chapter of her life behind her. And she's kind of somber. You know, she's reflective, she's somber. So this is a very bittersweet energy, but this is a strong focus on inner peace, quietude, peace, trying to simplify situations and get away from things that are distracting you or causing you turmoil or stress. But this also indicates motion, movement, possible travel. On your mind, we have the Magician. So you're really trying to get into alignment. There's something here you're definitely trying to manifest, call to you. You're trying to use all the resources at your disposal in the wisest way possible here. You're healing. You're very tender. You're feeling really tender here. Some of you feel like you're on the verge of a painful ending that hasn't happened yet. Others of you, there has been a painful experience of one kind or another, whether it be an illness, an injury, a betrayal, a breakup, and it's already happened. Others of you, you just feel like you're on the verge of sadness. You know, it hasn't happened yet. It's kind of like this in between Twilight Zone kind of feeling. But there's a tenderness and somberness to your energy. How you're being seen? Wow. In your feelings, very emotionally mature, very compassionate. Maybe even in love, but not saying it. You know, but definitely composed emotionally, or trying to deal with a great deal of emotion in a very mature way. in a composed way. Someone could see you as keeping a lot to yourself, but being filled with a lot of feelings, you know, maybe processing a lot of emotion or just feeling a lot of love for the people around you. Are you seeing yourself? Wow, yeah, the moon, holy shit. So this is Pisces energy. So you're definitely in your feelings and you're trying to deal with this in the best way possible, the best way you possibly can. So you're dealing with you see yourself as coping with a lot of uncertainty, a lot of emotion, and, you know, keeping a lot to yourself as well. Like, I love this version of the moon. You see the two wolves? It always reminds me of that saying, there are two wolves inside of you. You know, this is so you're dealing with a lot here. You could be dealing with a lot of uncertainty and confusion, but you're trying to deal with this the best you can. A lot of feeling, a lot of sensitivity coming through. In your feelings, we have the Ace of Wands, reverse, person on your mind. Whoa, so there's some pain here on their mind. Wow, Two of Cups, reverse energy. They're bringing 10 of Cups. How you see them, the Star. How they're seeing themselves, the Eight of Cups. And how they're feeling, the Ace of Pentacles. Energy between you. We have the Two of Wands reverse, Four of Cups reverse, and the Tower. Wow. Wow, Scorp gang. So there's a lot of shocks and surprises going on between you and your loved ones here. You're seeing someone, you're admiring someone a great deal. You're really admiring them for their, you know, they could be, some of them are visible, you know, on social media a lot. Others of them are, you're just seeing someone is focused on healing. And you're admiring them for their inner strength, their inner tenacity, their positivity, their resilience. You know, you're just really admiring someone here. Maybe there's something that feels a little bit distant right now between you and someone, or unobtainable, unreachable. There could be distance between you and someone. This person is, whoever this is, they're seeing themselves as needing to walk away from something for their own emotional fulfillment. We have some really, really a lot of pain and sadness and grief coming through here with the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups reverse on this person's mind. Oh man, there's a lot of unknowns. You feel, you and someone here feel at back to square one or back to the drawing board, and there's a lot of emotional reevaluation going on here between yourself and others. And a lot of shock and surprise and change that you can't help. You know, it's like the Tower is here. So this is a lot of change going down that's outside of your control, outside of somebody's control here. There could be more than one person coming through in this reading as well. Someone here you both have aces in your feelings. That's interesting. Your ace, though, is in reverse. So you feel like you've got a false start between you and someone, or enthusiasm is somewhat dampened right now, maybe due to more pressing circumstances. I mean, you're seeing yourself as the moon. You are talking with someone here, though. We have the Page of Swords, so there is communication. You have the Magician on your mind, another indicator of communication. So I feel like you are speaking with whoever is coming through here. Let's see what your next move is going to be in this situation, Scorp gang. Very emotional reading. I was anticipating that, you know, because you're preparing for your annual 12th house solar transit. All right, Scorp gang. Devil reverse. That's interesting because that was in your near future position. This is Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, rising. Some of you were wrenching free from circumstances that previously you felt like were holding you back, or you're breaking free from fears. Judgment. You're making some kind of judgment call. Some of you are having a wake-up call, an epiphany, or you're making some decisive moves that maybe are going to severely unburden you. Let me clarify. Let's see what this person's next move is towards you. Somebody here has the Ace of Pentacles in their feelings. So someone here really, they do want to give you a serious offer. They want to give you a stable new beginning, whoever this is. They're bringing the Ten of Cups. So whoever's coming through in your reading is they're highly idealizing a situation. They want to create a happy ending here. Let's see what is this person's next move? Person on Scorpio's mind. Wow, Knight of Cups. Somebody here wants to come right towards you. They want to sweep you off your feet. They want to show up on your doorstep. They want to take action. They're feeling like smooth Casanova vibes. Knight of Cups, they're just really in their feelings. They're wearing their heart on their sleeve. Very inspired, loving, creative, compassionate, romantic type of vibes here. Let me clarify this. Oh, Queen of Pentacles reverse. This is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Doesn't have to be these signs, but this is someone that's either going through a financial struggle, a physical struggle, or they're feeling mistrustful for some reason, or they're just feeling really insular. It's like this vibe of like somebody that doesn't really get out of their house much, but they want to see you. Let's clarify this. And the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. So that's Venus and Virgo energy. Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or Sun, Moon, or Rising. Venus and Virgo. Okay. Six of Cups reverse. Somebody here is coping with some sadness, or there's something here keeping them from being able to be totally emotionally present the way they would like to be. Some of them are kind of having a grudge about feeling like they have to be alone right now. That's a weird vibe. Six of Cups reverse. Let me clarify your next move. The World. You're wrapping something up. You're wrapping up some kind of chapter. You may feel in flux as far as a living situation goes. It's not in the bag yet, but you're wrapping something up. It's like packing bags type of deal. Like you haven't started the new chapter officially, but it's like you're about to embark on something new here because you're closing something out. Let me clarify this. The King of Swords. You're definitely making some decisive moves in your next move here, Scorpio. You're being decisive. You're handling business. Some of you are literally handling business, and it's giving you a sense of stability, clarity, but it's like you're making head over heart decisions as well. Decisive, very decisive, but handling business as well, like doing paperwork, packing bags, organizing, like downsizing, like doing King of Swords shit. King of Swords is like, I gotta go to the DMV, or I gotta go get my passport, or I gotta handle business. It's like real logical. Let me clarify this person's feelings towards you. There's a lot going on between you. Okay, Ace of Cups. We have two aces in someone's feelings. This person is very much in their feelings. They're very, very sensitive. Their heart is very open, whoever this is. And they're bringing this real genuine energy. Why do they see themselves as the Eight of Cups? The Six of Wands. And the Hierophant reverse. Let me clarify their feelings one more time. The Hermit. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Virgo. If you're not dealing with a Virgo, you're dealing with someone that's spending a lot of time alone, is hanging out alone, being isolated, being Volcel, or they're healing. They could be focused on healing. Sometimes the Hermit represents healing of body or mind. But it's definitely a person that's very wise, very reflective, kind of a mountain hermit type of vibe. They're spending a lot of time alone. Let me clarify the Three of Swords. Why is this here? The Temperance reverse. This is Sagittarius energy, so Moon or Rising. Someone here is coping with some significant imbalance. They feel either conflicted inside emotionally, or they're dealing with something that's very difficult to process. They're sad. There's a sad energy here with the Two of Cups reverse, Three of Swords. There's a sadness here. Oh, and Page of Swords. Someone could be impatient to hear from you, impatient to get to the truth, or impatient to uncover facts. Or they really want to talk about like something that's very difficult that they're going through. Page of Swords. Okay, yeah, Ace of Swords reverse. What? And the Knight of Wands reverse. Okay, so somebody here is very frustrated. They're not voicing their frustration. Some of you were dealing with someone that's actually going through a lot of pain, and they're not talking about it. They could be dealing with some significant frustration, and they're not expressing their frustration out loud. They're bringing this highly ideal. You're both bringing tens. This is fascinating. You're bringing the Ten of Swords reverse. They're bringing the Ten of Cups upright. There's a lot somebody here isn't saying that they really want to say. It's almost like if they don't say something, if they don't talk about whatever it is they're stuffing down, they're going to lose their cool or flip tables or like flip out or lose their fucking cool. Or they're worried that you're going to lose your cool if they speak about certain things. Let me clarify. But they do see you as real composed and calm. Maybe they don't want to fuck with that. Let me clarify how they see you. The Knight of Swords. Okay. Let's get one more. And the Strength card. Okay, so this person does see you as basically barely holding your shit together. Like they see you as exerting a significant amount of composure over yourself and maybe coping with significant stress or a lot hitting you very, very quickly, a lot coming at you very, very quickly. They kind of feel like if they were to like voice what they're feeling or what they're thinking or what they're going through, that it would disturb your equilibrium, because they do see you as like really doing everything you can to hold it together. They do see you as calm and composed, but underneath that composure, they see a lot of nervous energy, stress, and the possibility of like a lot of, let me clarify this Knight of Swords. Some of them see you as on the move, running away, or getting ready to. I don't know, but they do see you as trying to be very, very strong right now and holding back a lot, or just trying to be strong and composed. Let's clarify this. Yeah, Seven of Cups reverse. This person, either this person sees you as their chosen one, or they see you as having already made up your mind about a decision, about a choice that you're making, or about something that you're doing. They see you as having made up your mind, made your decision here. This is real tender energy. This is very intense. This is a very intense reading, Scorpio. Let me clarify your feelings. The Seven of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. You're dealing with some things that you feel like are out of your control. For some reason, you feel like you've had a false start with someone, but you're avoiding dealing with it right now. Maybe because there's so much change happening, or you definitely want change, and you may be keeping certain things to yourself. Some of you are avoiding talking about an issue, or you're doing certain things real low key, being real private about your next moves. Others of you are so overwhelmed with the changes that you're experiencing that are out of your control that you're kind of avoiding dealing with maybe a love situation. I don't know. Let me clarify the Magician on your mind. You are trying to manifest something. What is this? The High Priestess. You want quietude. You're trying to manifest, like you want to, it's like I get this vibe, like you want an ashram for yourself. You want a little quiet place with candles, quietude, monks chanting, like that type of deal, so that you can fucking think and plan in private. You want to tune into your intuition. Some of you are really you're really tuning into spirit here. Some of you are trying to manifest the perfect advice. It's like you want to see into the unseen realms, because you see yourself as navigating a lot of confusion, like significant confusion, fear. This could involve travel as well. Matters at a distance. Some of you want to travel, or you want to move, or you want to go see someone at a distance. Let me clarify how you're viewing yourself, Scorpio. This is an interesting reading because I'm finding myself more curious about your energy, because you're doing a 12th house transit. So it's like real, I always give a lot of significance to the 12th house transits, 12th house new moons, full moons. They're into, you know, because it can bring up a lot for people. So I'm not surprised you're seeing yourself as the moon. Let me clarify how you're seeing yourself. You're definitely 8 of Pentacles. Some of you are confused about your work situation, your work life. Others of you are working in private, working behind the scenes on creating a whole new situation for yourself. I don't know. Let me clarify this. You could have some confusion around your work situation, career decisions, things like that. I don't know. Just Empress reverse. Okay. And the 8 of, you're dealing with so much so quickly, and it's making you feel like it's caught you off your good foot. Basically, like what I'm seeing here is some of you are not feeling all that well, maybe even physically. Some of you just feel drained of vitality right now and overwhelmed by rapid fire changes that have completely that have made you feel destabilized. Some of you are not confident with your life direction right now, or what to do with your work, or you feel overwhelmed by the idea of too much work. You could be trying to avoid dealing with work right now because you're in such a sensitive spiritual space. And it's like you're trying to manifest quietude so that you can have time to just tune into the spiritual dimensions. Let me clarify the High Priestess. Yeah. Page of Pentacles reverse. You're exhausted, Scorpio. 7 of Wands, or you're fucking exhausted. You want to dip out of the world right now. You just want, like, you are trying to pull in like a motherfucking sabbatical for yourself. You need a sabbatical. Everything I'm seeing in your cards is saying that you need a sabbatical. You're trying to pull that in. You're just like, can I just have an ashram for myself here? Can I just have a sabbatical, please? Let me clarify the 10 of Swords reverse. The Fool. Yeah, you're dealing with a lot. You're coping with a lot of pain, tenderness. Either you had a painful ending, or you've received difficult news, or something's really caught you off guard that's out of your control. And you're kind of in an experiment right now, and you know you have to start over in some way, or you want to take a leap of faith and just kind of like something's got you feeling like, see, and like you're winging it, and like you need to check the fuck out. Like you want to, it's like you need time to think. You're like drained, you're exhausted, so you're trying to like you just want to drop everything and tune into the divine to process this shit, man. Fuck. Let me clarify this person's feelings for you. Yeah, wow. More. So King of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign of significance. It's coming through real strong for some of you. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy, sun, moon, or rising. It doesn't have to be. If you're not dealing with someone with strong earth placements, you're dealing with someone that is navigating instability in their life, financially, health-wise, or in regards to their basic foundations and stability. Someone here does want to build a bridge with you, but they feel trapped or snowed out, left out. There may be something third party about this. So you may even be like kind of cold or emotionally unavailable right now. I just feel like you need time to think. Some of you want to get back into the control seat of your life, is what I'm seeing. Let's get some clarity on this. Like, we have a lot going on here, though. Like, this shit it's some of you, there's been some shit that has just really come out of left field, or it's just out of your control. It's out of your hands. It's out of your control. There's a situation that is crumbling, changing, breaking down, and there's a need to start fresh. Some of you are literally trying to dip out from being too pressured right now because you're dealing with so much. You may even be moving, or you're just en route. You could be back and forth between different locations. You could be leaving behind an entire chapter of your life, or coping with the need to leave certain things behind. In some way, shape, or form, you're trying to make mental peace with everything that's happening in your life or around you. So for some of you, it's caused confusion about your overall life direction. even relationships may be kind of confusing for you right now. Let's see what this person's feeling towards you. Someone here could be feeling a little bit mistrustful. Let's clarify their feelings. I don't know. All right, Mars and Aquarius. Let's get one more. Saturn and Cancer. Something has caused this person to detach emotionally for some reason. They feel like if they were to get too emotionally involved or invested, that they would get burned. But they are devoted. They do take you very serious. But with Mars and Aquarius coming through, if it's not just detachment emotionally, it's that there's something very unconventional or unusual about the circumstances in your connection right now. Or you have some sort of very unusual arrangement with this person, you know, like long distance, or there's just something really weird about this. Let's clarify this. Moon in Virgo. Somebody could be nervous. They could also be focused on details, healing, health. There's something here requiring a lot of focus on everyday little details, organization, health, little things, you know, little like crisis and crisis prevention, little mini crises and things like that. There's a lot of, what I'm getting off of this reading is that there's so much going on in your life and in one way or another, in your environment, I don't know, in someone else's life, that is taking up so much energy, or is just so overwhelming. It's a lot of change and it's causing a lot of reevaluation. There's a need to sort of consolidate. Let me clarify this person's feelings towards you. Sun and Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius of significance. There could also be long distance between you and someone. Others of you, this person is really trying to maintain their optimism and their faith. There could also be a certain amount of freedom between you and this person. But this person is trying to see the best in you, see the best in everything, and just stay positive. And then we have Saturn and Capricorn. So this person is very focused on their career, their long-term security, their financial situation long-term, their goals long-term, their foundations long-term. They're very serious. They're very focused. They're real structured in that they have something that they're very focused on goal-wise. But they're trying to keep their optimism. Yeah, just as I said that, Sun in Capricorn comes out, achievement. So this person has some sort of goal career-wise that keeps them, they're very career-oriented. They're very focused on like growing something or keeping things very stable, keeping a certain structure in their life together. They're very serious about you though, whoever this is. They're very committed. They're trying to maintain their enthusiasm and their optimism in these situations, because there may be something that's kind of difficult. This person feels like they have to walk away for their own emotional fulfillment, maybe because they feel like they're not getting, I don't know. Some of them are focused right now on trying to achieve a goal as well. And so they may be dealing, I don't know, Hierophant reverse. It's like there's a lack of structure in your lives in some way, shape, or form. Maybe certain things are in disarray right now, I'm hearing. They do have high ideals about this situation, though. This person is thinking about, they're like wanting to fulfill their dream. They're bringing the 10 of Cups. They're feeling kind of sad right now about something or someone. Something's kind of got this person a little bit down, a little bit frustrated, feeling a bit of sadness here, either about this situation with you or about someone they care about in their life. Like, I don't know what's going on here. It could be a lot. Let's clarify your feelings in this situation. What are you feeling towards the person on your mind? Moon in Aries. You're feeling very protective of everyone around you, yourself, your loved ones. Moon in Aries. It's called protection. You're also feeling really independent. Some of you are feeling protective of your personal space, your independence. Others of you are even feeling a little bit territorial. Very protective, nurturing energy, though. It's like a moon in Aries will protect their loved ones like no other lunar placement, you know? It's like, this is a very, it's just a fiercely independent energy, but it's also very protective. But some of you really want your own space right now as well, because you feel like overwhelmed with too much emotion or too much going on. It's overwhelming. It's a lot of overwhelm. Let me clarify your feelings towards this person. Mercury and Sagittarius. So you're really in a philosophical frame right now about whatever this, you know, this connection. Real philosophical frame. Some of you are wanting to stretch your horizons. You want more freedom, or you want the freedom to think, the freedom to roam, the freedom to... You're also really honest as well. You may want to disclose something to this person, talk to this person. You can be real honest with this person, really shoot from the hip with whoever this is. Some of you feel real comfortable to just tell it like it is. Let me clarify your feelings. Others of you are excited about a journey or a learning experience. You're trying to, maybe you feel like you're in a bogus learning journey of some kind. Oh, we got Jupiter in Gemini. Very communicative. Some of you, there's a lot of communication going on between you and someone. You could also be in two minds about either a relationship or about your plans, about a situation. You could be in two minds. I feel like a lot of you want time to think. Yeah, Moon in Libra. Some of you feel like there's a certain relationship here that's felt like a relationship of convenience. Moon in Libra is, this card is often, they say that in the book that it came with, it's associated with that sometimes. But you do definitely feel like you and someone have simpatico, harmony, basic understanding. Some of you feel like this person understands your need for freedom and independence and space, time and space to think. And, you know, maybe that's, I mean, that's what I'm seeing with these three cards that have come out so far. What else are you feeling towards this person? Venus and Leo. That's interesting. This card's called Affair. Some of you may have an interesting relationship with someone. Some of you even have a little bit of a secret, Moon in Scorpio. I just feel like you're dealing with you. There's someone here that you feel like is very like supportive of you overall, of your need for like space, time alone, independence. There's something unusual and unconventional about this. We have Mercury and Aquarius at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah. And then we have Mercury and Virgo. I feel like if this person is really committed and very supportive of whatever it is you got going on, there's some sort of reserved mistrust that this person also experiences simultaneously, that they're actually like keeping to themselves, whoever this is. Because I see that here. Somebody's not voicing their frustrations. Some of them may kind of like, if they don't talk about something that they're bottling up here, they may, I don't know. Let me clarify this. It's not going to be for all of you. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell all this shit is up on the Three of Swords. Why is this here? Clarify the Three of Swords. Jupiter in Cancer. This could be a family situation, a living situation. Something revolving around basic security that's got this person feeling very emotional. They're very in their feelings, Jupiter in Cancer. They have a lot of empathy, a lot of sympathy, but there could be something going on with a family member, or you in this person's living situation, or your family. I don't know. Jupiter in Cancer, Cancer energy, you know, it's fourth house, family, roots, security. Why is this clarifying the Three of Swords? Saturn and Gemini. Yeah, there's something this person isn't talking about, or they feel like they can't talk about, or there's news that someone is dealing with that's weighing on them or on you or on both of you, on the whole situation. That's just been kind of like shitty news. This person may also be needing to concentrate on something in order to solve a problem. I don't know. What is the Two of Cups reverse? Jupiter in Aries. Sun in Leo. Moon in Gemini. So there's something keeping this person on their toes. For some reason, they're nervous. Some of them are nervous about your independence, Jupiter and Aries. They may feel like it's going to cause disunity between you and them. Maybe it already has. Let me clarify the Ten of Cups. You're seeing this person as like really beautiful. You admire them a lot. You see them, you're looking up to this person, admiring them. They could be real glamorous, real beautiful, or they're just very healing. Their personality is very healing. Or you admire them for their hope, their resilience, their strength, or their encouragement towards you. You can see this person as kind of a source of light and encouragement in your life. I don't know. Let me clarify the Ten of Cups, though. This person wants security with you. They want you. Moon in Taurus. They could also be going after a dream to make things more secure for both you and them. Moon in Taurus. Ten of Cups. Sun in Libra. You have someone here that's like a diehard supporter of you. And I'm getting this vibe like somebody here is just, they want to secure the bag. They want to take care of like the future, the long-term future. Like they have like, they're thinking about the future long-term with all this Cap energy coming out and Moon in Virgo coming out in their feelings. Yeah, this person's like real independent too, but they're also like, they're going after something with passion, with vigor. They're pouring themselves into something. They want a secure bag. They're going for the gold here. Saturn and Scorpio, Sun and Aries. Some of you are dealing with someone that is feeling a little bit even competitive about you, but they really want to prove, some of them want to prove their loyalty, or they're going to, yeah, they're really, there's something here causing someone to feel like they have to be very patient. They want to like prove their loyalty for some of you. Let me clarify how you're viewing this person. So much going on and coming through in this reading. How is Scorpio seeing the person on their mind? Mercury and Gemini. This person, you see them as either really excited about a goal, or you see them as someone that really gives you a lot of words of encouragement. They get excited about what you get excited about. They motivate you. They encourage you. They inspire you. They could be very communicative. They could be visible in regards to communication somehow. I don't know. Mercury and Gemini, clarifying the star. How else is Scorpio seeing the person on their mind? Intuition, Mercury and Cancer. You feel like this person is very kind, caring, nurturing, and ultimately like supportive. Some of you, this is a family member. Others of you, this is just someone that is really, you feel safe to talk to this person. You feel like you can tell this person your woes, your worries, or your plans, most of them, and you feel like they're a very supportive and nurturing force in your life. Let me clarify how they're seeing you. This person does care about you a great deal, whoever this is. Oh, Mercury in Libra. So they see you as being peaceable, but maybe at a cost. Some of them see you as trying to maintain the peace as best you can, but they could also see you as feeling kind of maybe tempted or tempting. I don't know. How are they seeing you? Stubborn. Mercury in Taurus. They see you as a bit stubborn, but dedicated to something. And Saturn and Sagittarius. So this person sees you as kind of going through a lot of confusion here, trying to navigate like what is real, what is sensible, what makes sense. They see you as kind of confused, stubborn, and maybe even like at a distance from them, and that's an obstacle. Saturn and Sagittarius, you know, Sagittarius is about travel, Saturn is about challenge, but Sagittarius is also about truth. Some of them don't, I don't know, this is weird. They're real devoted to you though. Some of them, let me clarify their next move towards you. They're getting restless. They want to talk to you about something. This person's going to like take action towards you. Some of them are going to like chase after you. Like, no, don't go. I don't know. I just get this weird chasing kind of vibe, but it's kind of insecure. They want to talk to you about something. Let me clarify this. It's not, though, at the same time, because they're very secure in themselves, but they're either dealing with a struggle financially, health-wise, or they're just mistrustful about something that's happening here. Let me clarify the Queen of Pentacles reverse. They want to talk to you about something. They want to, like, take some kind of action. What is the Queen of Pentacles reverse for, though? Why is this here? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, Rising. Why is this here? Saturn and Aries, they're nervous about a risk that they're about to take toward you or that you're going to take. It's either got them feeling mistrustful, unsure, uncertain. They're just feeling kind of unsure about something going on here on like a physical level, a practical level. I don't know. Security level. Yeah, they're indecisive about how to feel about something. Venus and Libra. This person loves you. They care about you a great deal, but either they're feeling indecisive themselves or they feel like you are. Venus and Sagittarius. Some of y'all are at a distance from this person or you're traveling. Let me clarify your next move. You're wrenching free from something or you're making some decisive moves, but how are you feeling towards the person on your mind in your next move? You're definitely wrapping up a chapter. You're closing something out. You're wrenching free from fears, something that you feel like has held you back, and you're making some sort of decisive moves here. You're handling business. You're getting organized. You're wrapping. It's literally like, that was what came to my mind, is like packing bags, organization, handling business. Mercury and Capricorn. You're getting prepared for something. It's like you're closing out a chapter. You're embarking on. Some of you are getting ready to travel. I mean, with the world here, I don't know. You could be getting ready to travel for some reason. You're getting organized, though. And somebody may be like chasing after you, like, no, wait. Or they want to, I don't know. Oh, wow. Venus and Taurus, huh? You, either you're traveling, I don't know if it's business is for business or pleasure. Like, I have no idea. Some of you definitely feel love towards somebody. It's just Venus and Taurus. You could be traveling, going to see someone. I don't know. It's not going to be for all of you. What are you feeling towards this person in your next move? Jupiter and Pisces. And Moon in Cancer. This is so weird. You feel a lot of emotion towards this person. And a very psychic connection to someone. But it's like this feeling of, I'm getting goodbye vibes or a distance for some reason. Or there's something that there's, I don't know what this is. This could be a friend of yours. I don't know. This is really interesting. You have an interesting relationship, whoever this is for. You know, for those of you that have this, that this is meant for, you have a very interesting relationship with someone here. It's like real secure, rooted, but at the same time, it's really, there's a friendship here at the root of this connection. And a general, like, mutual respect here. But there's also, it's like an elusive quality, or it's very, very spiritual. Some of you are also keeping certain things to yourself. It's like you're reserving certain things, you know, because like I feel like some of you, you're just so overwhelmed by shit that's going on. There's just certain things that you're keeping to yourself. What is this person on Scorpio's mind? What are they feeling towards Scorpio? So many people, I feel, came through this reading. It's a lot going on here. Of course. Person on Scorpio's mind, what are they feeling? I'm so attracted to you. Yeah, there's somebody here that's like dedicated to sparkle motion. Let's get one more. Self-esteem, self-worth issues. I see that. Queen of Pentacles reversed in their next move. There's something causing this person to feel unsure, insecure, kind of mistrustful of something going on. Retreat and meditate. Yeah, this person, there's a lot for you and someone here to take in. It's like a lot of change, and it's happening really quickly, and it's happening like it's beyond your control. This person's, it's so weird. Divine counterpart. Yeah, somebody feels like a divine connection to you. Let's clarify your feelings. What is Scorpio feeling towards a person on their mind? Traffic cards. Trying to work up the courage to talk to you. I want to open up. You're keeping a lot to yourself. You're being real private about certain things that you're dealing with. Some of you actually are having a hard time keeping things to yourself. You want to open up, but something's stopping you for some reason. Solar plexus chakra. Yeah, you're really trying to get into a space where you feel like you have choices and you feel good about yourself and you feel empowered to make your choices. You feel you're not coming from a place of like trying to people please too much. It's like I see a strong urge in you to like kind of slink off and connect with yourself so that you don't feel like you're making decisions out of like people pleasing or feeling pressured by outside circumstances. Some of you are even trying to just, I don't know, this is solar plexus chakras. This is all about self-empowerment. You're trying to connect to your inner power. And that's also courage as well. What else is Scorpio feeling? I'll wait for you. That's interesting. So I don't know what's going on here. And then I don't want to be a burden to you. Just fell out. Money coming in at the bottom of the deck. Some of you actually have money coming in. But this is really interesting. I don't know if you're like someone's traveling or leaving or there's some other, or you're traveling. I don't know. Something's going on that's causing you to like say, I'll wait for you. So I don't know who this is for, but that's what came out. So that's interesting. And you also seem like, yeah, you don't want to be a burden to someone. Maybe you're coping with a lot. This person does see you as like really trying to be strong and being real. Like there's someone here that's straight up like in love with you. Yeah. Like they love you, you know, like quite a bit, seeing you as the King of Cups. What does Scorpio most need to hear? Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Stellium. It's like you're going off on a vision quest to like deal with a lot. Like you're absorbing a lot. I don't know. You're on a vision quest though. And it's like you feel like you would burden other people, or you don't want to. I feel like you also don't want to be burdened by other people either. But I don't know, you're really admiring somebody here. You see someone as a very inspiring force in your life. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. With getting to know each other at the bottom of the deck. I don't know what that's about, Scorpio King, but so that's weird. All right, let's get one more. It's interesting because you guys have this like Scorpio rising. You'll have this 12th house transit coming up, which is deeply reflective. It's very solitary, but Mercury's backing into your 11th house, which rules friends. It even rules exes, you know. So there's a lot of loose ends to tie up in your sector of like friendships, your hopes, your wishes, your goals, your social networking. I mean, the 11th house and the 5th house axis, that's where we meet people that might become like lovers. You know, it's like that's where we meet those people. 11th and 5th house. What else needs to come out for Scorpio? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So yeah, some of you're embarking on like some kind of weird little journey, inner or outer, maybe both for some of you. And Mercury's backtracking into your 11th house. It's like maybe, you know, relationships are a little bit of a weird place right now because you're overwhelmed with so much stuff. But you still need to talk to somebody. And it's like, you know, so, whoa, we got unrequited love at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know. We got the whole like Joe Cocker vibe coming through for you. Like, whoa, what you do? So I don't know. Friends are coming out here, so let your friends help you. You know, maybe you could use some support socially with some of the weird changes that you're navigating, reaching out to friends, leaning on your social circle for maybe advice and guidance or just simple support, you know, moral support. Then we have worth waiting for, divine timing as at work in your love life. Of course, with the 12th house transit, it's all about that divine timing and divinity in general. Because a lot of what you all are dealing with right now is like way bigger than you. All right. Yeah, the 12th house brings up shit that is outside of our control. What does this person need to hear to give Scorpio more clarity right now? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This person, somebody over here is like definitely frustrated. It's like they're keeping it to themselves though, for some reason. They're keeping it to themselves because they see you as like holding back. And interestingly enough, you have the Ace of Wands in the reverse in your feelings. Something you're dealing with is like, that's like on the back burner right now because there's other circumstances that are more pressing. This person is like frustrated. They have a lot of passion. They're really into you, whoever this is, but it's like they don't feel confident to show it right now. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Somebody here, I guess, needs to free themselves from something. I don't know. That was a weird one. And then we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I don't know what's going on here. What was that about, Squirt Gang? That was a weird one. So somebody here is really attracted to you, but they don't have the confidence to come out of like to show it. There's a story coming through for some of you where you're dealing with someone that may be involved and they're emotionally conflicted. We have a 3 of Swords here, so there's some kind of pain or it's feeling emotionally conflicted. It's about maybe a triangle that they're enmeshed in. We have the Knight of Swords reverse on top of it. Some of them, like, you could be dealing with someone that's like involved. I don't know. That's not going to be for absolutely all of you, so don't take it if it doesn't resonate. Let's get you a couple mutual cards. What's going on between Scorpio and the person on their mind? Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. That's interesting. So somebody here could be like stuffing down a lot or dealing with a lot. And there's clearly a lot that's going on here that's outside of your control with this Tower in the mutual. We got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now coming out. That's a weird one. Someone may work a lot or they're dealing with instability in that area. And then we have unrequited love. That really wanted to come out, didn't it? There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. This is coming out in the mutual. Some of you may secretly kind of, I don't know. Some of you have choices, okay? Because the Lovers came out in your outcome. Some of you have choices and you're like slinking off because you want to like sort out your shit. Some of you even feel a little bit bad. If you're dealing with a situation where you're like someone's like hella into you and you're like not, you know, or you're starting to like question your, I don't know, maybe you feel bad. Maybe you want to like slink off and go sort that shit out because you're like, fuck, what do I do? This person's like hella in love with me. Meanwhile, I'm dealing with all this stuff and I don't know how I feel. So I don't know. Let's get one more. We have wedding. This situation involves marriage. Some of y'all are dealing with someone that is involved, okay? Maybe you're involved. Maybe someone you're dealing with is. I don't know what's going on here or who that's for, so don't take it if it's not for you. Y'all will know if it is. That was a hell of a read. I hope you guys got something out of this. I'm going to leave it there, Scorp Gang. I love you guys huge. Have a blessed up new moon. Definitely get yourself some peace, some solitude, some quiet. And talk to your homies. I'll see y'all next time. Deuces.